We're going to Taichung today. We're here at Taipei main station. We're waiting for the TRA train that will take us to Taichung. This is not a high-speed train. The high-speed train is different from the TRA line. TRA is much cheaper, almost half the price of the high-speed train. The train type that will take us to Taichung today is Puyuma, one of the fastest TRA trains that can bring us to Taichung in 1.5 hours.
Taichung City is located in central Taiwan, about a few-hour train ride from Taipei. It's also Taiwan's second largest city and one that's brimming with culture, arts, and beautiful sights. It's in the city where you can find the National Taiwan Museum of Fine Arts, National Museum of Natural Science, Natural Taiwan Symphony Orchestra, and many more. If you book a TRA seat online, the TRA website will give you a QR code which you will need to collect the ticket. You may collect it from a train ticket window or via a ticket machine, which is what I did, via the TRA app, or from the post office or convenience stores. The Taichung TRA station is different from the Taichung high-speed railway station, so from here, we had to take a short train ride to Xinwuri station, which is closer to the high-speed railway station. Just outside Xinwuri station is a bus station where we need to ride bus 56 at platform B. Our first stop is the popular Rainbow Village. There's a wonderful story behind this favorite attraction in Taichung. This used to be a neighborhood where Chinese Civil War veterans and their families had lived. Over time, these military villages had become run down, and the government eventually started a demolition and relocation project. In 2010, a veteran by the name of Wang Yongfu, who didn't want to leave the village, had decided he would paint the walls of his house and of the neighboring abandoned houses and turn them into some kind of art so they can be saved from the demolition. His colorful art, characterized by childlike naivety, was noticed by university students and professors who then presented a petition to the mayor to protect this cultural property. These collective efforts led to the preservation and the popularity of the Rainbow Village. Grandpa Wang, or Grandpa Rainbow, also became very famous. By the way, just early this year, I learned that Grandpa Rainbow passed away at the age of 101. Next in our itinerary is the restaurant Chun Shui Tang Original Store, which is said to have invented milk tea. From the Rainbow Village, we walk towards this bus stop where we need to take bus 26 all the way to Shongxiao Elementary School. And from here, the restaurant is just a stone's throw away. Chun Shui Tang was established in 1983 and went by the name Yang Xian Tea Shop. This branch at Shiwei Street is their first ever store and where the first bubble tea was sold. They have a wide selection of Chinese tea, but since it's lunchtime, we opted for a proper meal.
30 minutes and we're given this menu. You can order.
We got 2 small glasses of their original bubble tea for 90 Taiwan dollars each, Kung Fu noodles for 100 Taiwan dollars each, and some fried buns with condensed milk for $95. Our total bill was 475 Taiwan dollars, which is equivalent to 840 pesos or 15 US dollars. That meal was super satisfying. We're now ready to go to our next stop, the 921 Earthquake Museum located in the North District of Taichung City, and which is a 1-hour bus ride from here. The fastest way to get there from Chun Shui Tang is by riding bus 50 from the District Court bus stop, which is a 6-minute walk from here. You can get off at Guangfu New Village Traffic Circle bus stop and take a 10-minute walk to the museum, or get off at the 921 Earthquake Museum bus stop, which is right beside the museum parking lot on the other side of the river, and from where the museum is a 5-minute walk via a footbridge. You're probably wondering why we wanted to see this place so bad that we would travel almost an hour just to get here. But later, you will see how extraordinary this museum is and why we can't let an opportunity like this pass. This is the site where the Kwangfu Junior High School used to exist. The damages in the school brought by the Chichi earthquake in 1999 made it the best candidate to be transformed into a memorial and a museum. On September 21, 1999 at 1:47 a.m., a 7.3 magnitude earthquake hit the central part of Taiwan, causing buildings, roads, and bridges to collapse and leaving 2,400 people dead. It was caused by a rupture on the Cheldongpu Fault. This earthquake is known as 921 earthquake or Chi-Chi earthquake, named after the place where the epicenter is, the township of Chi-Chi in Nantou County, which is beside Taichung. The museum has 5 halls: the Cheldongpu Fault Gallery, the Earthquake Engineering Hall, the Image Gallery, the Disaster Prevention Hall, and the Reconstruction Records Hall. If you walk past by the Disaster Prevention Hall, the collapsed South Classroom building will be the first thing you will see.
Oh, okay. Do you see the chaos up there?
And here, you will realize why this museum is unique. Because the rubbles and some of the collapsed buildings in this school have been preserved, making it a really good facility for raising awareness about the impact of earthquake in a community.
Oh, okay. So we found the seismometer. So what does this do again? This is a borehole seismometer. This seismometer is an early warning system which detects seismic P waves or primary waves 24 hours a day.
And this is the school's north building that sits right above the Cheldongpu Fault, and you can see just how much damage it got due to severe ground motion. Fortunately, the earthquake happened during wee hours and the school was closed. Here I learned that old school buildings are susceptible to earthquake damages because of their usual structure, where windows are prioritized for better ventilation and lighting, resulting to less columns or poorly made columns to support the structure. Chi-Chi earthquake prompted Taiwan's Ministry of Science and Technology and Ministry of Education to have earthquake early warning systems installed in elementary and junior high schools. This warning system can broadcast an alarm as soon as an earthquake happens. Looking at the north building gives me a powerful feeling, with an element of fear, realizing how devastating and life-altering a disaster like this could bring. It's also a surreal experience to be standing next to an earthquake ruin as if the disaster happened just yesterday. The Image Gallery is where you can find photos and stories about how the disaster have impacted the lives of the people in this area of Taiwan. There are also some good materials to understand earthquake prevention and disaster response. The shaking from Chi-Chi earthquake lasted for 102 seconds, and its intensity was equivalent to the destructive force of 46 atomic bombs. It was followed by 8 more aftershocks with a magnitude of 6.0 within a week, causing more damages.
This table is a super resistant earthquake-proof table. I think it's made of steel.
It was the biggest disaster to hit the country and the largest earthquake recorded in Taiwan in the 20th century. One that left 50,171 buildings collapsed, 53,768 buildings partially collapsed, and 656 elementary and junior high schools damaged. This is the Earthquake Engineering Hall, which has a lot of fun and interactive indoor exhibition about structural and home safety against earthquakes.
High frequency. that one has this is a soil liquefaction experiment. First, you have to mix the soil well and spread the soil evenly. Then place the house on top. So there are two houses, one with foundation and one without foundation. And then let's do the simulation. See what will happen to the other house. Earthquake early warning. These are shatterproof acrylic support that they built for the purpose of restoring the rubbles of the structure. Oh, sis, actual elementary school na yata to eh. I know, it's an actual elementary. I mean, it's a... This is the Chelongpu Fault Gallery, but unfortunately they're closed due to renovations.
This is the school's track and field, and this part where the fault runs underneath got distorted and thrusted upward due to fault rupture.
Raised riverbank?
Yeah. No, I think
It was just due to the earthquake. Let's go back. If you want to go to Taichung and you only have a day, please visit the museum. There's so much to learn and so much to see. If your itinerary is really tight and you're more into educational things, I would suggest that you skip the Rainbow Village and just squeeze this museum into your itinerary. You wouldn't regret it. Peak what? Amplitude?
Etched on the floor of the footbridge are some accelegrams captured during the earthquake.
Bus 50 takes you to Taichung Station. You have to walk from that footbridge all the way to here. It will just take you less than 5 minutes.
Last on the itinerary is a quick visit to the Taichung Station Railway Cultural Park. This classic-style structure is the second-generation train station called Taichung Post, which was built in 1917. An older version of the station, also called as first-generation station, was built here in 1905 during the Japanese era. The third-generation station is now the modern Taichung Station, which is right beside the cultural park and where we will be taking the TRA train back to Taipei. The park is now a cultural attraction where you can learn how Taichung Station has evolved from 1905 to present time, and where you can find old trains and tracks and many more. Taichung City, there's so much to discover about you. Our Taichung City adventure ends here. If you're looking to add Taichung in your next trip to Taiwan, please don't forget to check out the description box for some helpful details. See you in the next video. Bye!